Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another 30 Days on Fire video. I'm Caroline, and if you've been following along with my journey, you know that I quit my corporate job in order to spend some time finding out what sets my soul on fire and what I'm passionate about, and hopefully along the way, find a job that is really fulfilling as well. Today, I want to highlight 4 incredible, encouraging, empowering women to follow on Instagram. So you may be wondering, what in the world does Instagram have to do with my journey to find what sets my soul on fire? Growing up, my mom would always say to us, comparison is the thief of joy. When I was younger, I didn't really know exactly what that meant, but growing up, I see that is so true in so many different ways. Comparison truly is the thief of joy. And I think social media is a huge, huge place that those comparisons happen. Talk about extinguishing the fire in your soul. Comparing yourself to other people on Instagram is a great way to do that, to make you feel like you're not pretty enough, or not fit enough, or not talented enough, or not smart enough, not thin enough. The list goes on and on and on. Not successful enough. Looking at social media is a great way to get down on yourself, and something that I think we all struggle with. Something in this 30 days that I want to make a conscientious effort to work on, to separate myself from those comparisons which are stealing my joy. So in the age of social media, my mom's words ring truer than ever. So today I want to highlight some of my very favorite girl bosses to follow on Instagram, who don't steal my joy, but give me more happiness and empower me and inspire me, and I think they'll do the same for you. All right, so number 1, Lee from America. I had a friend introduce me to Lee Tillman, not in person, I wish, and Lee instantly became my social media obsession. So Lee is a self-described recipe developer, fitness lover, holistic lifestyle, and balancing hormones guru. But even while doing all of those things and being an ambassador for Nike and doing food styling for Kashi, she still somehow maintains this really down-to-earth, positive essence that really encourages and inspires me. She's also really honest, which is one of my favorite things about this account. She'll talk about struggles that she's had with eating disorders, body image, even digestive issues. And it's awesome to see someone who's really owning who they are and what they're all about and sharing that with the world. Another thing I love about Lee from America is she talks to her followers like we're her friends. I remember watching one of her live feeds once, and she responded to one of the comments I sent in, and it was literally like the best night of my life. So that's number 1. My health and wellness guru, Lee from America. Okay, so my second empowering woman to follow on Instagram is Sara Blakely. Sara Blakely is the definition of a badass girl boss. She founded Spanx, which a few years ago made her, I think, the youngest female billionaire ever, and is headquartered right here in Atlanta, which makes me feel a special connection. And she also did this really cool thing called the Belly Art Project. Her account is amazing. It makes me laugh out loud all the time. She's not just this super successful businesswoman. She is that, and she shares lots of great advice and insight for aspiring entrepreneurs. But she's also a wife and a mom of 4 kids, and she doesn't sugarcoat it. She shows what it's really like to run a business and a family. From her kids joining her at yoga, to walking into the school in her Paul Frank pajamas, to writing the number for a conference call on her leg in lipstick when she was in a pinch. She's so funny and so wise. She seems to have a collection of a bunch of mugs with inspirational quotes on them, and she always shares selfies of her with those mugs. And those are one of my favorite things that she does. Sara Blakely is hands down one of my favorite people on Instagram. So my third inspiring, empowering woman to follow on Instagram is someone that I actually just learned about recently. I was watching TV and saw a Kotex commercial, and it was featuring like the coolest yogi I'd ever seen. Jessamyn Stanley. I hope I'm saying that right. Jessamyn? So I looked her up after the commercial and fell even more in love with her. She's from Durham, North Carolina, which is my hometown. where I was raised and my favorite place in the whole world. But she is all about encouraging women to focus on how they feel when they're doing yoga, not how they look. And for someone like me who, after years of trying, can't really even do a downward dog, she's so empowering and encouraging. I think it's easy to get wrapped up sometimes in what you look like when you're going to a yoga class. Are you wearing the right clothes? Do you look fit? Do you have the right mat? And you can really scrutinize yourself in the mirror in a class like that. And her account is all about self-love, self-acceptance, and doing what makes you happy. She's a self-described yoga enthusiast and fat femme, but she is so fabulous and encouraging and just has the most incredible positive disposition. And it is my goal next time I'm back home in Durham to find her and meet her and take a class with her. Last but not least on my list of women to follow on Instagram is Jessie James Decker. I love me some JJD. She is so beautiful and such a talented singer-songwriter, but more than that, she has an awesome swimwear line, an adorable family. Her kids and husband are so cute, and she just shares what it's like behind all the glitz and the glam, and that's something that I love. She is not only my hair goals, but she is also showing, like Sara Blakely, what it's like to be a successful businesswoman and a wife and mom. I love Jessie James Decker. I think she's so amazing and funny and down to earth. And she is my number 4 woman to watch on Instagram. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. I'll see you next time.